Thought I would just get on here and hang out, man. It's Friday, payday. This was pretty random this time. I was supposed to go earlier, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, I'm here with bells on, just hanging out. Yeah, man, I hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Just hanging out for a bit, see if anybody will catch up and join in. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this kicked off because my room gets pretty warm. I don't want to burn up in here. So today, or tonight should I say, I've been kind of thinking about more standalone gear, you know, outside of the Akai line or the MPC series. And the question I have for you guys today is, what's your top pick? Which would you get? We have the S2400, the Torres SP16, and the Roland Verselab MV-1. So I've been kind of looking at these and trying to make a decision on which way I should go. So I kind of wanted to see what you guys thought if you were to get some new, you know, gear and equipment. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about, you know. We know the X is a beast. It's a dope piece of gear, but because of all the issues I've been dealing with concerning the MPCX, I kind of don't want to depend on one piece of gear. So I kind of want to have, you know, other backups that I can, you know, turn to in a time of need, and also, you know, for creativity, you know. D Mogul, what's good, brother? Hey, I appreciate you showing up. This was kind of you know, random. I know I normally do go live on Friday nights, but it was a debate whether I should go live tonight or not, and I just said, you know what, forget it, I'm going live, you know. So I appreciate you showing up, my brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, so the question again, D Mogul, I don't know if you caught the beginning, is the top pick. Which would you get? We have the S2400 in the top left corner. In the top right corner is the SP16 by Pioneer, and then the bottom there is the Roland Verselab MV-1. So yeah, I'm kind of in the market for stepping out and trying to see what else is out there outside of the Akai line. So wanted to hear everybody's take on, if you were in the market, out of those three that I displayed, which one would you go with and why? So yeah, man, it's kind of been on my mind, you know, to branch out and step away a little bit and, you know, kind of see what else is out there. You know, JE, what's good, my brother? Hey man, I appreciate you showing up. Yeah man, I'm late tonight on the live. I know I usually would go around 8, but yeah, it was a debate whether I should go live or not. So far so good. I haven't dropped any frames, which I'm happy about. Real happy about that. But I again, the question, I'm posing a question to the beatmaker community tonight. If you had to pick between these three, the S2400, the Torres SP16, or the Roland Verselab MV-1, which one would you go with and why? Yeah, I'm in the market. I'm thinking about some gear, and these three are the top picks, and I'm kind of in a debate with myself, and I've talked to JE offline and D-Mogul offline and Matrix Keys offline and Deluxe Productions offline. So I've kind of been hitting some of the guys that I frequent and talk with. They all participate in the Flip That Sample Tuesday segment, and so I just kind of wanted you guys' opinion. I kind of have my eye on one, but I ain't gonna say which one just yet. But to be honest, all three of those are on my list of to gets. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jay, you said the MV1. You know what? That MV1. What really caught me about the MV1 is the way it, how they constructed it for your vocals. That's what really caught my eye. I do kind of sing a little bit and rap a little bit, and that was a big thing. I kind of watched a few videos on it, and it just seemed like a really good job with how they're processing the vocals, in the MV1. So that would be a go-to for me just because of that feature alone. Of course, it is a sequencer sampler, and it's standalone. But that's what kind of caught my eye about the MV1. I think it's dope. The vocals come out so dope, especially for such a small standalone piece of gear. So yeah, good choice there, JE. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, God willing, one day I will surprise you guys with the MV1. I was kind of looking at, D, you said the Roland. Yeah, you said the same thing that JE said. Yeah, that Roland, man, it really is a nice piece of gear, man. Of course, all gear, for some reason, I don't know why, but everybody kind of gauges other standalone gear against the Akai line, against the MPC. They always gauge it against what this one does. But you got to kind of look at it like each piece of standalone gear is its own thing, you know what I mean? And I just think that, again, the MPC series, of course, man, they're king, you know what I mean? They kind of started it off, but there's a lot of companies now, man, kind of stepping out and, trying to get on that market too, you know what I'm saying? So these three really caught my eye. As far as the S2400, it's kind of, going back towards that, the SP1200 and the SP60 series of the MPC. It's not, of course, it's not made by Akai, but it's still kind of emulating that style, that old style. What really caught my eye about it is that very fact that it kind of has that old, closer to analog than I would say that the MPCX is. This is more digital, you know what I'm saying? And that S2400 is kind of moving back towards the old school, the only, like I said, I think it's a dope piece of gear, and I don't own one, so I can only speak off of what I've read and what I've seen in other videos. But from what I've seen, the only thing that it's lacking to me is it doesn't have any built-in processors. It doesn't have any EQ or reverb, delays, no compression. So that's the, to be a standalone piece of gear and to be in today's era of technology, I think they kind of dropped the ball on that one aspect. Doesn't mean it's not a dope piece of gear. It's dope. I mean, it really can punch and hit, and bring you that old school feel. But nowadays, you want to kind of create completely in one box. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to build your drums out and then export them out to something else and then EQ it in something. I personally don't. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Drew, Mr. Drew said, I'm thinking about the Pioneer SP Torres. What do you think about that? I know it's a sleeper. Not many people talk about it. You know what, Mr. Drew, you're right. You know, it's been about 4 years since the SP16 came out, and I honestly believe that the beat maker community has kind of fallen asleep on that piece of gear. It's a dope piece of gear, man. So don't be surprised. Out of these three right here that I was talking about, the S2400 in the top left, that Pioneer SP16 in the top right, and the Roland Verselab MV-1 at the bottom there. So yeah, those are the three in my, that's kind of caught my eye, like I said before. But for sure, Mr. Drew, the SP16, I think people have been kind of sleeping on it, and I've been watching videos on all three of these, and I think they're all dope. But if you had so basically what you're saying is, Jay, you're saying out of those three you would pick the MV1, and D Mogul, you're saying the same thing. Out of those three that I put on the screen, you would also pick the Roland Verselab MV1. So Mr. Drew, are you saying out of those three you would pick the SP16? My man Big Brother Motown, what's good, man? You know what, I was just talking about that, B, and I honestly I do think it's a beast. And again, I'm no expert on gear, okay? I just kind of look at what I like and look at the specs and kind of the functionality and the workflow, and I make a decision. But I've been watching videos on it, and the only one thing that I think it lacks, the only one thing, is they didn't put any processing, no DSP in it, no digital sound processing. It doesn't have no reverb, no delay, no compression. You know, it doesn't have any of that in the box, and that kind of I don't know, that's kind of a deal breaker for me, man. Because if it's a standalone piece of gear, this is just my opinion, you guys. This is just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. But if it's a standalone piece of gear, to me, there should be a minimum or a minimal amount of different things that I feel are required to really complete a project, you know. And we're too far into the technological age now for them to have kind of skipped over that, in my opinion. Again, see, Mr. Drew, you said you watched some videos on that SP16. It got you thinking. Hey, it got us both thinking. Let me tell you, it's got us both thinking, man. Yeah, so like I said before, I'm kind of in the market, and I just wanted to see what the beatmaker community thought about that. You know, I know I got a lot of gear, but at the same time, being completely standalone and all the issues that I ran into with the MPCX, I've kind of, as you say, lesson learned. You know, I've kind of put all my eggs in one basket, and I've been totally dependent on this one piece of equipment. And after everything I've gone through, I think for my journey, it's a no-no. I can't be totally reliant on one piece of gear. And I'm gonna say it this way: when the X kind of started malfunctioning, and I was going through that whole journey with the Akai and trying to get it fixed and figured out and all that jazz, you know, and again, nothing against the MPC-1, but it was my go-to. It was all I had. So, you know, normally when I use the MPC-1, I'm using it outside of the studio. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, talk like I'm doing now. You know, I'm not really doing that. I'm just kind of making a beat. You know, I'm usually away from the main studio, so I'm cracking out an idea. When I'm done, I save it. I just, you know, connect the thumb drive. When I'm ready to really focus, I come in here. You know what I'm saying? Plug that thumb drive in, and it's as if I was in here making the beat. You know what I'm saying? But when this started, you know, giving me issues and stuff, I was totally reliant on the MPC-1 and trying to make it function like an MPCX. So yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. I personally don't want to be so dependent on a piece of gear that it changes my workflow and it changes, you know, a whole bunch of different aspects. It was kind of like a domino effect for me when the X started malfunctioning. And yeah, so that's why I'm kind of looking at other standalone pieces of gear. And I just kind of want to see what you guys thought about that. Maybe some of you guys are in the market and, you know, kind of on the fence on which way to go. Not that I'm an authority on any of it. You know, like I said, I just kind of look at the specs, look at the workflow and the functionality. Does it fit? And one of the primary things for me is it standalone? You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a DAW guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't, maybe in the future, I'm not going to totally close the door, but for the longest time, I've always been, you know, hands-on. My day job requires me to, you know, click a mouse and do different things on a computer. So when it's time for me to make beats, I ain't thinking about no computer. I can tell you right now, I want to be so far away from a computer, it ain't even funny. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, I'm leaning in a certain direction. But if I had to pick the top two out of those three, I would have to say the MV-1 for sure, because of the vocal processing. I love what they're doing with the vocals on that standalone piece of gear. And definitely the SP16, because it has a MPC Live look and feel to it. You know, I don't own a Live, but the workflow on the Live, the MPC-1 and the X, they're pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? They got the same software, same functionality, you know, with different built structures, but you know, they pretty much still do the same thing. Hey, big brother, you said you hardly ever use effects on your stock sounds. It's just that I'm not really into sound design, so the 24 is tempting. I feel you. And again, that's what I was saying. Everybody's workflow and journey towards the end goal for what they're, you know, trying to do with their music, you know what I'm saying, is different. You know what I'm saying? And again, if I didn't think the S24 was dope, it wouldn't have made it on the picture. Let me just tell you that right now. I wouldn't even put it on the picture. But I think it is really dope. And like I said, I've seen some videos on it, man. And man, the only other issue for me too, because you know I got the Machine Plus, okay, so, and that was a pretty penny, you know. Still trying to work out that one, you know, trying to get that paid off. But I'm right at the door of getting that, you know, totally paid off. Sweetwater is a beast, man. I love Sweetwater, man. Hey, Sweetwater, y'all hear me? I'm out here. Y'all need me to let me know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the S24, it's got a pretty steep price tag on it, man. You know, $1,500 ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I went to Sweetwater to see if they even had it. They don't even have it in stock. Mr. Sig, what's good, man? You said real talk, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. I appreciate you showing up, man. Thanks for the support, man. You always supporting. I know this was kind of late in the game. I normally would go live on a Friday a little earlier, but like I told you before, my lives, Fridays are really hectic for me, man. They are like the busiest day of the week for me, man. It's the end of the week, but you know, I got a lot of stuff I got to shuffle and juggle, and on Fridays it just kind of, sometimes it gets overwhelming, but I want to stay true to my goal. Not, like I said, I want to try to go live, if not every Friday, at least every other Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I conquered the beach today, you guys. I appreciate all of y'all for showing up, man. It means a lot. You know, I could just be sitting here talking to myself, but I appreciate you guys, man. But so yeah, man, that price tag, man, on the S24 is kind of, you know, you got the MPCX, you got the Chord Chronos, you got the MPC-1. I'm speaking for me now, and you got the Machine Plus now. You know, and the price tag on that wasn't no punk either. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big brother, you said you said the candy in the box blew your mind. Yeah, the first time you, man, Sweetwater is dope, man. Please stop playing. Sweetwater, I still got my bag of candy, man. I ain't even opened it yet. I'm saving it for one of them sugar needed nights, you know, and I'm like, man, I need something sweet, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's dope how they do that, man. they got their game wrapped, man. Sweetwater doing their thing, and it make it easy for you to get gear. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I live on a budget, man. I spreadsheet everything, brother. So if the spreadsheet say no, it just don't go. You know what I mean? But I work my spreadsheet like I do brushing my teeth. You know, something that I do every day. So spreadsheet said, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? So that's why I went and got the Machine Plus. But man, Sweetwater, they got their thing together, man. So if y'all need to, you know, again, Sweetwater, if y'all need me to endorse a product, y'all hit me up, man. I'm open. But yeah, I think the price tag right now for the S24, I think it's around $14.99. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty new on the market right now. There are some YouTubers that have displayed it, you know, on their channels and stuff, but I haven't been able to find it. I mean, outside of the actual, you know, the actual website for the, you know, the creator of the device. I think it's ISLA or something like that. Yeah, I haven't seen it, and it's not available on Amazon. It's not available right now with Sweetwater. They don't even have it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want it right now, yeah, you're gonna drop that $1,500 plus tax and shipping. So yeah, those were the two points for me. Not saying I won't ever get it, but it won't be in my top one, you know what I'm saying, for now, because, you know, I just got the Machine Plus, and that's a pretty steep price tag. But I honestly can say that the Machine Plus, what I paid for it, I don't regret it. You know what I mean? Honestly, man, that thing is a beast. If you guys saw this last Flip That Sample Tuesday, that speaks for itself. Not tooting no horns or nothing, but the Machine Plus really brings out the creativity in me. I'm gonna speak for me. The sounds on it, man, they're right. I would say they're right under the Chronos. I mean, they're right there. So 100, what's good, my man? Hey, brother, appreciate you for showing up, man. Thanks, man. We talking gear tonight. We just talking gear, man. The question is, if you didn't see it already, the top pick, the S2400, the SP16, or the Roland Verselab MV-1. If you had to pick, which one would it be and why? I kind of ran through some of my thoughts on that. Mr. Drew, you said, would I suggest buying the SP16 new or get it cheaper? Yeah, I'm you know, everybody's different, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, but just know I'm a different kind of person, okay? And for me, all my gear has to be new. If it ain't new, I don't want it. And case in point, all the issues I've been going through, brand new now. So it's got to have warranties. I got to have ways to get reimbursed for my dollar. You know, and this is just my opinion. When you buy something used, we already see what happens when it's new. If I bought something used, in my mind, I'm inheriting somebody else's problem. And I just don't, nah. I've learned my lessons before the X, before all the issues I had with the X. I had bought some gear in the past once that was used, and I'll never do it again. That's just my journey. That was my, you know, experience. That doesn't mean people who buy used gear is not smart or wise. I'm not saying that. So let me just clear that up right now, people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for I make beats, it ain't the way I'm going. So to answer your question, Mr. Drew, I gotta buy new gear. Is that you can respect that? Yeah, and again, it makes sense to me. It may not make sense to somebody else, and everybody's budget is different. Everybody's goals and outset and outlook is different. You know what I mean? I don't expect you to agree with me just because I say it. You know what I mean? We can be agreeably disagreeable. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's just for me, my stuff got to come out the box. I got to smell the fresh newness smell on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. But yeah, man, I would definitely, if I do, you know, decide to pull the trigger on, you know, either one of those three, whether it be the MV1, the SP16, or the S2400, it will definitely be new, Mr. Drew, for sure. Mr. Sig, what you say? So you buy used cars, not used. Come on now, see, we from the same cloth. I feel you, man. I've bought used cars too, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I can do a used car with a warranty now. You know what I'm saying? But I just personally, I get funny vibes just thinking about buying some used studio gear. Yeah, nah, man, I don't want nobody else's headache. And a lot of times there are issues sometimes when people sell stuff because they need the money. There's nothing wrong with the gear whatsoever, but in most cases they're getting rid of it because something ain't right with it, and it's just a paperweight, and they figure they can make a quick dollar, you know. And that's what happened the last time with me. Let me tell you the story. I bought a MPC 3, it's either a 3000 or a 5000, I can't remember which one it was, but when I got it, okay, let me ask y'all this question. On the MPC, what's the most important button on the MPC? I know we got touch screens and all that, but if there was one button on the MPC that you would say, which one would it be? If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. That main button. If you can't get back to the main screen, you in trouble. Well, on that MPC that I purchased secondhand, that button was damaged. It did not function. Big brother, you said you the same way. You like your gear. He said unmolested. Gotta have it new. I feel you, bruh. You never know how used gear was treated. See, that he just said everything I was trying to say. He said it better. That's it. You just don't know how people treat. And I said, I'm real finicky with my electronics, man. I mean, from my laptops to my cell phone, and especially for this stuff, man, I'm real meticulous. I just can't do use. And you said it right there, Mr. Big. You said it, brother. Mr. Sig, you said you bought. Okay, what is a Genlac? A Genlic. Okay, you feel. Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. It's a near the field monitors, new back in the day. 10 racks. What? And the last time we was on this live, you talking about rich people problems. You was telling me, yeah, rich people problems, bruh. Yeah, that's rich people cash flow right there. 10 racks, man. What? Man, come on, stop playing, man. Big money grip over here. That's him right there, y'all. I need a loan, Sig. Hey, can I get a loan, cuz? Can I get a loan? But no, man, yeah. So I feel y'all, man. Big brother and Sig. I feel you guys. Jay, you just rolled your eyes, man. You crazy, brother. Oh man, but yeah. So like I said, I'm thinking about some other standalone gear. Just wanted to share. Continue to share my journey with you guys. As you can see, I'm using the X. This is the last one that I got. I'm just gonna keep it, man. I don't even want to talk about the X like that no more. I'm gonna keep what I got. If it breaks, it breaks. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm gonna be looking at other standalone gear and just not being totally dependent on one piece of gear. Mr. Sig, you said, oh, they're speakers. Okay, 10 racks? Man, them speakers better make pancakes, eggs, bacon, pork chops, daggum grits. It better, man, look, for 10 racks, them speakers better do a whole lot. I ain't lying, brother. But I feel you, man. See, your credit stay good. I feel you, brother, man. You got good credit over there, huh? Everybody ain't able, dog. Hey, big brother, you said 10 racks. But well, y'all clowning, but y'all crazy, man. But nah, man, to each their own. Like I said, what I value may not be what you value, and you get what you pay for. I believe that, wholeheartedly. And when you budget and plan, who can tell you not to buy what you want to buy? You know what I'm saying? If it's what you want and you got it, man, go get it. You know what I'm saying? We only live one time, and we ain't taking none of this with us when we go. Not none of it. All this stuff right now, even though I paid for it, this is on lease, man. When it's time for me to go, somebody else gonna own this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get the most out of it that I can while I'm still here, 6 feet above ground. You know what I mean? So I'm enjoying my journey, man. It's been a journey, though. So far, it's been a journey. But I just want to thank all you guys for showing up, man. I'm not gonna milk the cow. Sig, you over here cracking up, brother. I feel you, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, man. So just know, y'all might just see me with something else. You know what I'm saying? And these are the top 3 picks right here, man. These are the top 3. the SP16, the S2400, and the MV-1. I'm digging them all, to be honest. I really am. Man, don't think I don't want all three, but I gotta pick one out of the three for now. You know, I got a budget, man. I gotta do it right. You know, gotta be a man, provider, and family. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take care of home, but I never put my music before my family. So if I say I'm able to get something, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Without hurting my family or anything like that. So I don't do that type of stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much my topic for today, man. Just wanted to kind of hang out with you guys. I don't know why this got my top down camera be twitching. Yeah, be doing some other stuff. Oh well, I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't really using it right now anyways. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to grow, y'all. I'm trying to get there. See, look, my top down. You know, it ain't quite straight because I just moved it, but at least you can kind of see it. You know what I mean? A little bit. I mean, I got to get it worked in, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Let's see what we say. So 100, you said happy Friday, people. I feel you, man. Today was Friday for me, payday for me. So, you know, it was just kind of a busy day. You know, had to get some things. You know, I had to work, of course, and then, you know, being that it is payday, there was some bills that needed to be snapped on real quick. So I was doing that. J.E., you said the MV-1. All right, Jay, break it down to me. Out of those three that we were just talking about, why did you pick the MV-1? Talk to me. Okay, Sig, you said the same thing. You said you like the Roland. Yeah, man, I think it's a beast, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna get it. I just don't know if it's gonna be the first one or it's gonna be the second one. But I'm definitely getting, because, you know, I'm not the greatest singer or rapper or nothing like that, but I got a little bit of talent in that area. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been watching videos on it, man. And there was this one kid, young dude, sitting there and just busting out rhymes, and man, his chorus and stuff was tight, man. I was like, wow, that little box is kicking vocals like that. Yeah, that's what kind of gave me that. I was like, that there's a thumbs up on that little thing, man. That little thing is bad. Even for me, like I said, not that I can't do it on the X or the Chronos or the, you know, the Machine Plus, but just the processing. They dedicated a button on there specifically for vocals. You know, and they focused on, you know, what type of effects go well, you know, with vocals, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. And if I get it, don't think I won't just do my vocals in it and export them out, you know what I'm saying? Not that I couldn't do it in the device, but most likely if I get it, I'm gonna get it just to process my vocals in it. see, you said let's go half. And you get it first, brother. You crazy. You over there got 10 racks, brother, to buy some speakers, man. Why don't you go ahead and purchase it and send it to me first, and let me do a review on it, and then I'll send it to you, brother. Oh man. Oh, so you said the Roland makes a solid product. Yeah, they do, man. I'm 100% with you on that. Like I said, we were just talking about Mr. Drew was talking about the Pioneer. You know, we know Pioneer. They're normally known for making speakers, but they're stepping into the music production game, man. And I have to tell you, from what I've seen on the videos for the SP16, it's kicking. This is my opinion. I ain't dissing nobody's gear, but I think the SP16 is giving the MPC Live a run for its money. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's just my opinion. Again, boy, the comments is coming in. Let me see if I can keep up. So Big, you said you should check out the guy named, okay, you talking about Ficus Beats. He makes I know Ficus, man. Well, he just changed his YouTube name from Ficus Beats to Marcello, but he gonna, like they say, Mama call him Clay. Yeah, I'm gonna always call him Ficus Beats. He gonna be Ficus Beats to me. But I feel you, man. Yeah, he's him and I have done some collabs in the past. You know what I'm saying? He's participated in Flip That Sample Tuesday in a year back or so. So yeah, I know Ficus, man, aka Marcello. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, he do some dope stuff, man. He's very talented, man, and his channel's blowing up, man. The dude is awesome, and he's an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. So if you're watching Ficus Beats, Marcello, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Miss talking to you. All right. So I see you over there, big brother. You over there got the typo. You said, I can't even type right tonight. It happens. It's all good. Sig, you said, hey, yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been talking to Mr. Drew. I've been talking to D Mogul, Matrix Keys, DLSY Productions. We've been all kind of just hanging out individually, just talking, and I've been researching for the past 2 weeks, man, because I didn't go live last Friday, so I've been kind of spending some time looking at different standalone gear. You know what I'm saying? So these three were kind of like the three that stood out to me. Mr. Drew, you said, now you got me thinking about the Roland, man, that MV-1. Okay, all right, Mr. Drew. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, for real though, this is from one kind of vocalist to another, because I got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you right now what they're doing. I'm gonna send you a video later, Mr. Drew. I'm gonna send you a video that I watched. It blew me away. It blew me away. The vocal, how he was processing the vocals, and he made a complete beat in 10 minutes. Complete beat, vocals, everything done. I was like, wow. That's what I said when I saw that. I was like, okay, that bacon's done. Take it out the oven. Yes, sir. Big Sig, say Sig Radio. You said this is, this beat is hard. Thanks, brother, man. I appreciate you. Sometimes I know I'm gonna go live. I'm just gonna share, like I said, this is all a journey, and sometimes I know I'm gonna go live. So what I do is sometimes I'll just come in here just to make background music for my live. You know what I mean? So this was one of those where I just came in and kind of put it together real quick. Kind of mixed it down a little bit, and so I saved it. I have a folder that says going live, so I just I got other tracks, you know what I'm saying? So I try to rotate them. I might have played this one the last time, but I was like I said, it was kind of spare the moment for me tonight. I was kind of pressing, trying to get in here and get things set up, and it just like everything was just, sometimes things go wrong. Like tonight, the live is going pretty well, you know what I'm saying? We've been on here 38 minutes now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no Clendafus or nothing. So woohoo, yeah, you know what I mean? So but I've had my share. You guys have all kind of journeyed with me, and every live ain't gonna be perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I realized that, and I just kind of keep pushing past the fear of making a mistake, because we all human, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that's great about lives, is you get to kind of see the raw, so no, I'll never be perfect, you know what I'm saying? So, but we still want to strive for perfection. Hi, baby. Thank you for showing up, honey. Miss I Make Beats in the house, y'all. Oh, man. But yeah, so again, I'm just wanting to kind of hang out with y'all this weekend, man, and just pick your brains and see where you guys are at. So out of everybody that's in the live right now, now that we've been talking about other standalone gear outside of the Akai line, who's up right now? Who's thinking about getting some new stuff, man? And what are you thinking about? It may not be none of the three that I talked about. It may be something entirely different. Share with me, because you may enlighten me to something I haven't seen yet. So please talk to me, y'all. What's out there that y'all been looking at, you know what I mean, that you think would be dope? Again, I'm not a DAW user, so but if you want to share something that has to be connected to the computer, that's cool too. But primarily I'm looking at standalone, self-contained workstation gear. So talk to me. What y'all thinking about out there? Anything outside of what I just mentioned? I think Lifted Noise mentioned one. I can't remember the name of the gear he was talking about, but he said he was looking at another piece of standalone gear. I know a lot of y'all follow Lifted Noise too. He's an awesome beat maker. His channel's very successful too. He's blowing up. All these guys are a lot of inspiration to me. So, but yeah, what's up, y'all? Talk to me. Everybody went quiet out there. I don't think I missed anybody's comments. Okay, well, you know what? If ain't nobody talking, we can go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. But I appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm having a blast on my journey. Like I said, the Machine Plus is dope. That's all I can tell you. I'm having a blast with it. Still got a lot to learn, you know, as far as functionality and different techniques that can be used in the gear. But I'm enjoying the journey, and like I said, I'm in the market for something else. And those three that I showed you are my top three right now. But later on, for those of you that are watching, that may not be watching it live right now, if there's a piece of gear that you, the standalone that you think is dope, let me know. Hit me in the comments, man. Let me know, and we can, you know, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open to other points of view. Yeah, Sig, you said. Okay, you said Drew Ayers Music Cafe. Yeah, Drew, man, he got the cafe, man. He be over there putting it in. A big brother, you said you probably won't buy anything for a while. You still gotta graduate MPC University. I feel you, man. Hey, Big, talk to me about that MPC University, man. Hit me on a comment or something so we can get on the call and talk offline. I've heard of some other YouTubers that have done that. You know, that MPC University. Talk to me, man. I've heard of it, but I haven't really done any research on how to get into it and the cost. I'm thinking the cost is pretty steep, but steep to me may not be steep to somebody else. But anyway, Sig, you said Akai Professional Force Music Production says, you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm being 100% honest. When I was going through the issues with the MPC-X, I was looking at other gear, and of course, Akai also has the Akai Force. And what caught my eye with the Force was the fact that it has, you know, XLR inputs. So I was still, you know, I love using my condenser mic. I really do. Right now it's right above me right here. You guys can't see it, but you can hear me, right? So that was one of the other pieces of gear that I was thinking about getting, because it had the XLR, you know, mic inputs in the back. It's got two actually with phantom power, you know. So but I've been talking to some other YouTubers that owns it, and he was telling me that, you know, he owns the X as well. So he was like, yeah, it's not an X. There was some things that he didn't like about it, like it doesn't load MIDI files at all. He said you can't load MIDI data into the Akai Force. It won't accept it, doesn't recognize it. So I think it's kind of a different, I don't know why Akai did it that way, but they kind of set the Force off to itself. I'm not even sure if the software that's on the X, the Live, and the One is the same firmware that's on the Force. I think it may be different. I could be wrong, but JE, you said MPC University, and then you put the question mark up. Yeah, that's why I was telling Big Brother to hit me later, man. Hit me in a comment, or so we can swap emails, or, you know, get on a video call or something. Now, I'm curious because there's one person that I know of. Well, there's two people that I know of, but one of them is a really big YouTuber. I believe Matthew Stratton went through the MPC University. I think and I could be wrong, but I think that was one of the programs that he went through. And as y'all all well know, if you follow Matthew Stratton, his channel is very, very successful. So I need to be trying to figure out what's going on with that. But you said, so you didn't mean the actual one, MPC University. I meant I just gotta learn my gear. Oh, okay. I've only had, okay, got you, man. I thought you were talking about like a course for the MPC. But anyways, enough of that. But yeah, man, I can honestly say this September will be 2 years with the MPC-X, and I love it. And I do have my own kind of workflow with it, you know what I'm saying? I can get around and I can make things happen. Primarily, I even use it now to create my loops for my sample packs. I just love the workflow when it comes to creating my sample packs, and I can use the Chronos as my sound module, so I can get those rich, nice, pristine sounds for my sample packs. So I love the workflow of it, but I still don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? There's still stuff that other people do on the MPC, like lifted noise, Marcello, or Ficus Beats, however you want to say it. There's techniques that they use that I don't use, but I think is dope, and I just haven't sat down to kind of get into it. Like I think I used the XY effects like once, but I never used it in a video. You know what I'm saying? So it's not there's a lot of areas within this gear that I just haven't delved into yet. So yeah, man, don't feel bad. You say you only had it less than a year. It's gonna be 2 years in September for me with the X, and there's still so much to crack. It's just a never-ending labyrinth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And Jay, you said you need to get your Chronos, man. Let me tell you, brother. Chronos, man, I'm telling you, bro, it's a beast, bro. And again, I'm on the Chronos a Facebook group. I'm on a lot of them actually, but there's guys that have owned the Chronos for like 10 years. There's one guy say, I've owned it for 10 years and I still haven't learned everything. And I really got it, for the piano for one, but mainly for its sound. I've been watching Lifted Noises videos off and on, and he's going through that a lot too, where his video will drop frames, and it'll skip ahead and all that stuff. So this was a good run. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Again, if you guys know of a piece of standalone gear that you think is dope, hit me, man, on the comment after the video. Let's talk about it before I push the button on one of the 3 that I had mentioned in this video. You know what I'm saying? One of these 3 is probably gonna get the cha-ching, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate all of you for showing up. I really do. But yeah, man, that's my time for the night, so we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. But yeah, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when I come out with new content just like this one. Until next time, Big Bugs, you said. So you see my paintbrush? And before I get off, you know what? Honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna share a tidbit with you. The gear gets dusty, man, and there's two things that I use that keeps my gear clean. One is this trusty paintbrush. I can brush over my keys and get the dust off of it, and it's nothing like it, man. It totally gets the dust off of my stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And in between the pads, you know what I'm saying, on the MPC, you can get right in there and get the dust off. You know what I'm saying? You can dust this thing off, and it's just dope. You know what I mean? Second piece of equipment that I use is the roller. Believe it or not, this thing will clean your pads and make them look brand new. I usually roll up and down and then side to side, and it gets all the sticky, dirty fingerprints and stuff off your pads. So you guys, if you don't have a roller, go get one. If you don't have a brush, go get one. It's a lifesaver, man. I mean, I try to keep my gear clean. I don't like dust on my stuff, man. So I do be brushing my keys, and you know what I'm saying, and then brushing in between. Even after I roll, with the roller, there's still dirt in between, and I don't like that. How many videos have you guys, I know I'm talking, but how many videos have you saw where dude's making a beat, but his pads look crummy bummy? You know what I'm saying? Just looking like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, dude, I know you see that dirt. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of videos like that, and it just kind of turns me off. You know what I'm saying? Prolific, you said definitely your MPC-1. I feel you, man. Jay, you said you already know, huh? I feel you, man. For real. But yeah, again, you guys, if y'all want to keep talking, we can keep talking, but y'all had got quiet on me for a minute. So you will use that, man. Use it, man. Sig, use it, bruh. It's a lifesaver, man. Since what's his name called it out, I figured I'd share that with you. It ain't just sitting up here just to be sitting up here. You know what I'm saying? It's a purpose. Mainly for, like I said, my keys and in between the MPC pads. You know what I'm saying? It really gets the job done. It really does. So I try to, you know, dust off my stuff, man, because ain't nothing like that. And really, like, I don't know if you can see over here, but right under here, under the keyboard bed, you know what I'm saying? You can just get all that out of there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gone. You ain't got to worry about it. Because, you know, dust accumulates. No matter how clean you are, you're going to get stuff going to get dusty. You know what I mean? Big brother, you say, man, look, bruh. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I have seen a lot of videos, beat be tight, the beat be tight, right? But you know, sometimes the pads just catch your eye, and you looking at these pads and they just gray and crummy, bummy, and you can tell they be eating and stuff. And see, that's another no-no for me. Ain't no drinks in here ever. Ain't no food in here ever. that's just my workflow. I don't want no peanut butter and jelly on my nah, bruh. Hell nah. This stuff ain't easy to come by, and I gotta take care of it. But yeah, you'd be surprised how many beat makers you'll see out there, man, on YouTube. They pads be nasty, and I'd be like, ugh. COVID, I ain't lying. Get the mask, cuz. Get the mask. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, track makers? What's happening, brother? I wanted to give you a shout out, man. Appreciate you for showing up, man. We on here just chatting, man. It's Friday. And I was talking, I'm pretty sure you got me some feedback, track. Talk to me, man. This is what the topic was. I don't know where you kicked in at, but I said, what's the top pick? Which one would you get? You know what I'm saying? We're looking at the S2400, the SP16, and the Roland Verselab MV-1. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of the topic for tonight. I'm kind of in the market after everything I've gone through with the MPCX, and you see it's here, it's functioning. I'm using what I got, you know what I'm saying? But when I was going through all the issues, you know, I realized how dependent I was on the MPCX and how my workflow changed because I didn't have it, you know what I'm saying? So going forward, I was sharing with everybody else, I just don't want to be totally dependent on one piece of gear anymore. I don't want to have where it just, you know, uplifts my lifestyle and my whole flow. And it's, you know, to be honest, when the X left, since I was going through that whole Kundafu with it, I haven't created any sample packs, man. I haven't been feeling that creative vibe, and that shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be so, you know, locked into one piece of gear to where I don't feel like I can be creative. And that's why I'm loving the Machine Plus right now, because it's kind of brought me back to my creative juices. I'm feeling like real creative. But Mr. Drew, yeah, man. Like I said, I share what I can. You know what I'm saying? If don't sleep on the paintbrush, man. You can go to the Dollar Tree, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to the dollar store, get you a paintbrush, man, or go to Walmart, get you a little paintbrush set. They ain't but $5-10. You know what I mean? But it's gonna do the thing. It's gonna keep your stuff dusty clean. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for the piano keys, for real. But man, in between the MPC pads, man, I'm telling you, that right there alone, that's a lifesaver, man, because I know right now all y'all looking at y'all MPCs right now going, dang, man, I can clean mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't sleep on the brush. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, Sig, nah, man, nah, bro, never. I'm gonna say this one more time. Never. I don't have no food or drinks in here ever, man. I don't play that, bro. And there was one YouTuber like a year and a half ago. He had an X and he had a soda sitting next to it, and guess what happened? He spilled that Coca-Cola on his MPCX and it was ruined. Done. You know what I'm saying? And he put it on his channel and was showing everybody, and man, I was like, see, that was stupid. You know what I'm saying? No. You ain't that thirsty, bruh. You ain't that thirsty. I don't care what nobody say. Say you is stupid, guy. Hey, I ain't mad at you though. I ain't mad at you because I'm gonna take mine and save it and pick one of these three. I'm telling you right now, we gonna be doing the same thing, guy. We gonna be doing the same thing. Take that tax credit, man, and get what you want, brother. Shoot, stop playing. You crazy, bro. You crazy. You always have me cracking up, man. You stupid. Okay, so track makers, you said you a rolling guy. Okay, ain't nothing wrong. I mean, bruh, after everything I've been through, man, I'm an everything guy. You know what I'm saying? If it's standalone, talk to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking at that MV-1. I'm seriously looking at it, man, because of the vocal processing. They got a dedicated button on that thing specifically for vocals, man. It's for vocals. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. I'm gonna put the video link in my description so all of y'all can go. If y'all might have seen the video, but it's a young dude, you know, young little beat maker like us. You know what I mean? Just dude, he's doing the review, and he sat there, man, and made a beat in 10 minutes from start to finish, rap, verse, everything done. And the processing that he used, man, them processors was dope. You know, I mean, of course, it ain't got as many effects as the MPC X or Live or One or what I'm saying, but Roland put just what you needed as far as vocal processing in that machine, man. I think it's just dope. I think it's dope. See, I got you cracking up, man. Shoot, you got me cracking up, boy. You talking about, I'm finna go get that. You had me dying, bruh. Oh, did they? You teaching me something? So Roland invented the 808? Are you asking me or are you telling me? You know what, track makers? I believe me and Mr. Drew were just talking, and he was talking about that Phantom, I think. Mr. Drew, wasn't you talking about that Phantom? Okay. So you got that Phantom right now, but see that price tag, you know, I got the Chronos, man. So yeah, I'm not trying to get a big, yeah, no, I don't need another keyboard, but I'm looking for small little, you know, portables, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know the Phantom is dope, man. I know it's dope. See, man, you got me over here cracking up, bro. Oh, you're telling me? I got you. Okay, so okay, Roland invented the 808. All right. Y'all got me wanting to dust all my stuff. I didn't do the up and down row. Let me do the up and down row. I'm gonna have y'all go out now buying paintbrushes. Watch. But yeah, man, I'm gonna say that one more time. The paintbrush and the lint roller, man. The paintbrush and the lint roller. This right here on the pads. You see how clean my pads are? They clean. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't like crummy with bummy on my stuff, man. I can't. And there's times like there'll be like maybe a week of pass, and I didn't think of cleaning it. And I'll look at my pads and I'll see fingerprints and little smudges and stuff. Man, that's just annoying to me, bruh. As I saw them videos, man, them dudes MPC pads be looking duty booty. I ain't lying. See, Sig, you said the 808 was the first standalone beat machine. Oh, okay. When you said 808, I thought you were talking about the sound, but you're talking about there's a device called the 808. It's a standalone machine. What? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Is it? But it's like, have they updated it, or is it still just like one of them relics that you can't hardly find no more? Yeah. So Mr. Drew, you was talking about the Phantom G8, and I think track makers. I don't know track makers. Which Phantom is it? I don't know much about the Phantom series, so I don't know how many different Phantoms there are. So y'all got to tell me. But yeah. Okay, so brother, you said the Phantom just got the tone wheel. Okay. J.E., you said yes. What we saying yes to? I must have missed something. The TR-808. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna go. Let me know though. Is it like an updated version of it, or is it like one of the, it's a relic? Okay, I see you. Okay. All right, I got you. Well, look here, guys. It's been an hour, man. I really want to keep hanging with y'all, but actually, we can hang out. The reason why I said that is because my top-down camera just died. It said, "Okay, we're done." So now I know I can get an hour out of that camera. I'm on battery. You know what I'm saying? I don't have enough cords and stuff to power it, so I have to charge the batteries every time I go live. But the other two cameras, this camera and this camera, the main camera, this one right here, that's my phone. Just so you guys know, it's my phone, and it's being charged, so I don't have to worry about it dying. But this one is my Sony camera, and it's battery powered as well, but the battery is still full. That's not, so we can still hang out some more. Let me see if I can catch up on some of these comments again. So track makers, you said you have the Phantom 6. Okay, so I'm assuming the G8 is like an updated series or updated version of the 6 or whatever, or it's got more keys or what. Drew, you said the Roland TR-808 will cost you an arm, a leg, and a kidney. Okay. See, damn, come on, bro. See, you stupid, cuz. You just stupid, man. Bruh. Oh, man, you stupid, man. You crazy as hell. Okay, man, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna try to hold on to mine, cuz. Oh, so Drew, you said you can get the TR-808 in a VST. Wow. Okay. See, all you dog guys, that you know. Okay. I'm not even gonna talk about that because I'm not a dog user, but you guys definitely have a lot of bells and whistles, man. Y'all have a lot of bells, and you know what I'm saying. That's the one aspect I wish that you know, some of these you know, standalone creating companies would do, man. Give us some of the bells and whistles, because you know, when you really think about it, they're really saying a doll in a box. Okay, that's really what they're saying. But you need to give me some of the doll-like features. And I even spoke to, as I was going through some talks with Akai about the X, I was saying, hey man, you know, you guys need to give us a parametric or linear EQ so we can just, you know, see a line and we can raise it or lower the lows, and you know, we can. To me, I think, honestly, man, I think that this right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go to my effects, let's just pick a filter or EQ. Let's pick an EQ. That's even better. The EQ is even better. So if we go into EQ, see, if they can give me an image like that with all these knobs, if they can give me that visual, why they can't just give me a line? That's a line of code. That's all they got to do. Same function. It's still going to do all that stuff in the background, but I ain't got to see all these knobs. Just give me my linear EQ, and I can, you know, adjust and cut my, you know, based on a visual, you know. And again, I ain't mad at using my ear. I you know, I grew up using my ear. I play piano, so of course I use my ear. But sometimes you want to just, you know, get to the nit and gritty. Okay, I know I want to shave the highs off, so you know, you just cut it. You can see that line curve and cut your highs off. Or I want to move the, you know, I want to shave off some of the low end or whatever. You guys are kicking in. Let me see what y'all said. Oh, you said that okay, track. You said that the G8 is older. Okay, it's older than the 6. And Jay, you said that you like the 5000. Hey Jay, do you own the 5000? Because I know we talked. You said you have pretty much every MPC. Let me know. Sig, you said it's a DAW user since. So you're a DAW user since the digital performer back in the 2000. What? So you be on the DAW? Okay, ain't nothing. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Everybody's workflow is different. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, did you make some music? That's all that really matters. And how you make it is how you make it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel you, Sig. But yeah, again, man, I'm just not. Like I said, I was telling everybody earlier, man, my job requires me to be on the computer. I'm a fiber design engineer, so I'm always on the computer. I'm looking at CAD drawings and you know, different city prints and, you know, aerials and undergrounds and fiber and all. Man, I'm not, bro. When I want to make some music, I ain't thinking about a computer, bro. Not even close. I want to be so far away from a computer. This is the only computer I want to see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mr. Drew, you said the new Phantom 6 is a beast. You bought the 8. It was way too much. Okay, so you did have the 8. Man, you should have kept that, Mr. Drew. You could have grew into it, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is a beast, man. This thing is a beast. 9 sound engines. I can't even say that enough. It's the only keyboard on the market with 9 sound engines. Okay, so the learning curve on this thing goes beyond any of the gear I own. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all ain't seen me do any tutorials on it yet, because it's so deep, man. You know, I wish I could show you the camera, but there's a graphic equalizer right here, right on the screen. Graphic EQ. This is what I'm talking about. Put this thing right here, man. Look. This is what I'm talking about right here. So if I can zoom in on it. See if I can get it, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get it. But this is what I was saying Akai needs to do. Something like that. How hard is a line? How hard is that? Look at this. You know what I'm saying? I can shave or raise my lows, and you know what I'm saying? How hard is that to give me this on the MPC? How hard is that? That's not hard. If you can give me a visual picture, you should be able to give me this right here. You should be able to do, look at that. I went straight to the EQ, the graphic EQ right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to be doing on the MPC. They doing all these firmware updates, and they giving us stuff like the drum synth. What the hell? What I need a drum synth for? I mean, let's be, since we talking right now, we just talking. And again, my opinions are my opinions. Everybody, you know, has their own opinion. But we're talking about a doll in a box, right? So if you really look at the drum synth, you turn the drum synth on, you load a kick drum. Now what are you doing? You're tweaking, shaving EQ, or you're doing some type of LFO, or you're doing something to the kick drum to add more something to it. I do that already without this drum synth. When I load a kick drum on a pad, I still got to do all that. So why do I need a synth to do what I'm already doing? You know, to me, it was a waste of it. It was just a waste. I already do that. When I load my kick and my snare and my hi-hats, I'm already tweaking the lows and the highs and the frequency. I'm already doing that. Why do I need a drum synth to do what I'm already doing anyway? That to me is a waste. It's a waste of an update. They could have gave us something that we need, that we can use, that most standalone gear doesn't have. I mean, y'all talking about 100 miles an hour. Let me see what y'all said. Hey, that's dope. That's dope. But yeah, again, for now, I'm just not a dog guy, man. I'm just not. D-Mogul, what you threw up the... I didn't see what you said there. You said... Oh, I got you. You was driving, so you couldn't talk. I feel you, man. But again, I know I pulled the camera away, but this is all I'm asking for, man. Imagine if we had that in standalone, man. Don't get me wrong. I mix down my tracks in the MPC. Y'all hear my beats, and a lot of you guys say they're tight. You know what I mean? But it takes a lot longer to reach the right frequency using the EQ and, you know, whatever other effects you use to achieve that effect or that high quality sound. But with this, boom, 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 you're there. You ain't wasting no time listening and twisting the knob, and you know, it's just you shave it and you move on. You know what I'm saying? You keep it moving. I feel you. D, you was driving. Okay, cool. My man OOS, you said big facts. I feel you, man. I'm just talking, man. Like I said, it's Friday, it's payday, we chilling. You know what I mean? Track makers, you said we're gonna have to have a phone call come. I feel you, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? Hit me. You know how we do. You know about that, because the new Phantom will blow. Man, get okay now. All right. Okay. Yeah, we gonna have to have okay. I was with you for a minute there, but then you said it's gonna blow the Chronos out the water. Are you smoking, bro? Put them drugs down, man. You know they say drugs kill, man. Just say no. Just say no, brothers. Just say no. I ain't saying it ain't tight. You know that I ain't saying it ain't tight. But I guarantee you it ain't got 9 sound modules. I bet you it ain't got 9 on it. Bet you that. No, I feel you, man. Like I said, that's cool. And like I said, it's cool. It's cool, man. I have no doubt that the Phantom is dope. Now I don't know which one. I went to the guitar center and I was messing, you know, the little keyboard section. I went in there a couple of months back, probably like 3 months back, and I was in there. You know, I saw the Phantom. I don't know which Phantom it was though, but it's nice. I can't say it ain't nice, but I don't think it's touching the Chronos though. Nah, no. Sorry, buddy. I can't get on that bandwagon with you, bro. SO or OOS 40. See, that's one of your favorite features. See, you said that is the struggle. Yeah, man. I mean, some of us just want to feel the knob, man. I don't want to click a mouse, bro. I do that all day. You know what I'm saying? I do that for a living, man. It's just so mechanical to me. It's not, I don't know. To me, I mean, a lot of you guys out there that's using DAWs are awesome beat makers. You guys can do it. You know what I'm saying? No, not right now. Maybe one day, but not now. I gotta be tactile. I gotta be feeling it, man. But I feel you though. We struggling out here. I used to own the Triton too, man. I used to have the Triton as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. If the old simple gear can have something so simple as that, you know what I'm saying? Why can't this? It's an update, bruh. They ain't gotta put no new components in here to give us that line. They ain't gotta do that. They just take that EQ image away and change the code and make it a graphic equalizer. Done. You know what I'm saying? He said, "You stupid, bruh. You be having me dying." He was like, "Well, just get a touchscreen." You know what I'm saying? Hey, while you playing, my man Sensei Dojo TV, he got some new touchscreen 24 track thing, man. It's dope, man. And it's, you know, he's into the DAW stuff too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to hit him up and ask him what it is so I can tell y'all what it is. But it's some kind of graphic mixer, man. The screen comes, you know, touch screen and everything. It's dope. It's dope. But yeah, man, that just, like I said, for now, Sig, it just ain't one of my, it ain't an area I'm interested in. You know what I mean? When it comes to making beats. So you gonna look for it, Jay? You gonna go look for it? So which one is it? You said the 8 is older or the 6 is older? You think you said the 8 was older? And then Drew said the 8 gonna cost you an arm, a leg, and a kidney. So which one is the newest one, the 6 or the 8? And why is the 8 gonna cost you so much more than the 6? Now, that's the impression I was getting when y'all was talking. I know we just been talking about anything, and that's cool. That's what I like about going live. You can kind of have a topic and then just talk, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jay, let me know, man, if you go, you know, if you find out some features about that. I'm not in the market for a keyboard, okay? So I'm probably not gonna go look at the Phantom. You know, I'm just not. See, you said the one. The one what? Talk to me. But yeah, until Sig hits back, Jay, I'm just, I'm not in the market for another keyboard. But I probably won't buy another keyboard ever. You know, unless this thing just crumbles up and goes into the labyrinth or something. You know what I'm saying? But this thing is dope, man. I'm telling you, it's just nasty. But just that fact, look, I just went in there and hit the graphic EQ on, man, and boom. It's right there on the screen. That's just what's so nasty, man. I'm just like, something as simple as that, man. Akai need to step it up, man. A lot of you guys thinking it's gonna be a 3.0. I don't know, man. Akai may not be doing the 3.0, man. I don't think they ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Okay, track makers, you said the model expansions alone make it wow. Juno 106, JS8P, SH101, and the Jupiter 8 all in one machine. Plus the built-in TR-808. I feel you, man. I ain't cracking on it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not saying it ain't a beast. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm nowhere near. No, sir. I know it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I put my hands on the keys. You know what I'm saying? But again, I know the Phantom is dope because I was close to getting it. I was like this. You know what I'm saying? Before the Chronos. But I think it's the sound creation ability. I'm not saying that the Phantom can't, but what the Chronos is offering is, as far as sound creation, creating your own sounds, I don't think there's any keyboard out there that can really touch it. That's it. And again, that's my opinion. Doesn't mean that somebody can't get something else and do the same thing. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I did a lot of research on the keyboard's functionality and everything, and this one just met my needs. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Drew, you said what we talking about when it comes to the Phantom 6 and 8. It's the keys 61. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Okay, see, I would be at the 6 then. I would be right there with track makers. I don't have room for an 88. That's not, no. I don't have no room for that. Not that I wouldn't want one. I just wouldn't have nowhere to put it. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. That's the same thing with the Chronos. You know what I'm saying? They got the 88 key. Now, again, this was $3,600. I'm just tell y'all, $3,600, 61 key. The 88 key, $6,000. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Yeah, go ahead, $6,000. Go ahead. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Even if I wanted to do it, I wouldn't have. Yeah, no, I'm not. No. I think 3,600 is the line for me. My man said he had 10 racks on some speakers. I don't think I would go above $4,000 for. Yeah, I'm capped. 10 racks for some speakers. Those speakers better levitate, man. I ain't lying. Those speakers better do some serious stuff. They better cook breakfast, fly me to work. I'm selling 840. I feel you, man. It really is, man. And again, because it is, doesn't take away from the Phantom at all in any way, shape, or form. It's just a beast for me. It's got what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's a sampler. It's a sequencer. It's a sound module. It's a it's pretty much everything in a bag of chips in one. You know what I'm saying? And with the 9 sound engines, they've dedicated certain sounds to each sound engine, so you're getting a truer replication of that sound versus most keyboards only have one sound module. You know what I'm saying? Most only have one. Jay, you said Akai's working on it. I hope so, man. I hope they give us standalone users what we need in this DAW in the box, because it's not a lot. We ain't asking for a lot. We're really not. We're not asking for a whole lot of stuff, but a graphic EQ would be nice. You know what I'm saying? It would be really, really nice. And again, it's just a line of code. You ain't got to do much to this, man. You ain't really got to do much to that. You ain't got to do too much to change that and give me a line. You ain't doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you got the 61 key 240. I got you. Yeah, man, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right. 40. It is upgradable. It is. It sure is. Yes, sir. It sure is. I must have left one of yours on. One of yours must be on somewhere else. This is the second time it's done that where I have conversations that don't go away on the screen. So it won't go away now. Oh well, it's stuck there, guys. Y'all gonna have to just deal with that. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's probably my fault because I didn't turn one off when I should have. But anyways. Okay, Trap Makers, you said they will come out with a new color before they update. You stupid. Oh man, you crazy. You know what, man? Okay, who's this right here? I don't know how to say your name. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. After 10 years, y'all, hear what he said. It's been 10 years since the Chrono's been on the market, and it's still the top. It's still the top. Ain't none of these other companies even came close to giving going above or even equaling 9 sound modules. They ain't even there. They ain't even, yeah. So yeah, I feel you on that one, man. I appreciate you showing up to the channel too. Thanks for showing up. We just sitting here talking, man. We having a little discussion. It's been an hour and 20 minutes now, and the topic was the top pick. Which would you get? I'm a standalone user, so all my gear is completely standalone. I don't use a DAW at all. So in the top left corner, we have the S2400. We have the SP16 in the top right. And at the bottom, we have the Roland Verselab MV-1. So I'm looking at all three of those actually, and I just wanted to share with you guys what your thoughts were. You said you just waiting on the Chronos to release a newer model with 24 32 audio tracks. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we have let me see something here. Let me think about where I want to go. Okay, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, because we got 16 audio tracks and 16 we got 16 audio tracks and 16 MIDI tracks so far, which gives us 32 total. But you're saying you want where they give us 24 of each or 32 of each. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. You would leave Pro Tools? I feel that. I feel that for real, man. I do. But again, like I was telling everybody else, I'm not a DAW user at all, man. It's just not my cup of tea. Hey, my man. As you can see, I'm using it right now. This is the second one that I received from Akai, and one of the XLR mic inputs is functioning, as you can hear me talking. But washing my hands of it, I'm gonna keep this one. One of the XLRs doesn't work, but I've been going round and round, you know, with this issue, and I'm just tired, man. I don't want to fight anymore, man. I'm just, you know, I got an X. One of the main features for me with the X was the XLR inputs, and I like using my condenser mic, and it gives me the hands free. And I was just kind of speaking to that earlier when the X was not functioning and it was gone, you know, waiting for Akai to send it back. I realized how dependent I was on the MPCX. I had become so dependent on it. You know, I own the One as well, you know what I'm saying? I also got the Chord Chronos, but that's kind of like my centerpiece. It was everything routes through it, because it's not just a sampler sequencer. It's kind of like a mixer too, you know what I'm saying? And I realized how dependent I had become on the MPC when I sent it away. So then I tried to put the One in its place, and it just, my workflow was just so out of whack. Everything was just kind of weird, you know what I mean? And so that's kind of the reason why I'm talking tonight about other standalone gear, because it was a lesson learned for me on my journey, my personal journey. I just don't want to be so dependent on a piece of gear that it throws my workflow off. You know, it kind of dampens my creativity. I was telling everybody earlier that I haven't created any loops really, man, since the whole X thing was going on. So, but I appreciate you stopping by the channel. I guess it's Legato. Okay, I appreciate you stopping by the channel though, man. I don't know if I give you a shout out there. I'm gonna put your stuff on the screen. Appreciate you for subscribing too, man. Thank you so much. And since I'm on here and we're talking about subscribing, I guess I'll just share it. I was gonna wait for another video to post it up on, but the channel has reached the 1,200 subscriber mark. So thank you to all the subscribers out there. It's because of you guys the channel is continuously growing. On top of that, we have also crossed the 75,000 view mark. So I'll probably, you know, put some certificates on the next video, just to kind of show that you guys are supporting the channel and we're growing. So I appreciate all of you guys, all the subscribers, all the viewers. You know what I'm saying? You guys are making the I Make Beats channel what it is. So thank you guys so much. It is continuously growing. We're sharing, and I'm happy to have you guys along with me on my journey, on my musical journey. So thanks a lot. Okay, 40, you said you love the controlling the Chronos via the okay, so you control your Chronos with the MPCX. I'm with that. Okay, yeah, Legato, it's like that, man. You know, you kind of, and I don't want to be like that, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I've gotten so used to the X that when it malfunctioned and I had to send it away, I was kind of like, oh my god, you know. And not having the condenser mic capability on the MPC-1, I was struggling to do my lives because I had to, you know, if I wanted to, like the way I'm routing everything right now with the X, there's dedicated XLR inputs for the mic, right? Well, on the One, you don't really have a mic input. You have to sacrifice one of your left and rights to use a 1/4 inch type mic. Well, when I did that, I couldn't speak on the mic and play the keys at the same time. I had to do one or the other. So, you know, it kind of woke me up to how dependent I had become on the whole MPCX workflow and functionality. Hi baby, thank you for showing up. You clapping? So, or OOS40, I'm with you, man. Okay, Jay, now you done messed up, dog. You done messed up, man. That, I'm gonna tell you right now, I used to own the Nico, man. Oh, let's not talk. I don't even want to talk about it because I get sick thinking about it. But man, yeah, he fits in the category. To me, he fits in the category of the the Nico is bad. Let me just tell you, man. If y'all ain't never seen it, go look it up. It was Open Labs that made it, like you said, but they stopped making it though, man. They don't even they went to some computer based software stuff, man. But the Nico and the Miko. I think the Miko was like I don't know, it was a shorter, I want to say it was less than 61 keys, but I couldn't remember exactly. I can't remember how many keys it was. But the Nico they had it in two levels. They had the 61 and the 88, but I owned the 61 of the Nico. And just imagine a full 15-inch color touchscreen, computer touchscreen. You can put either Windows on it, or the Mac operating system on it. You can customize it the way you want it before they send it to you. It's got a built-in, audio interface. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically, imagine the Kronos with the 15-inch computer screen built right on it, and then you get right on the internet. You open your browser, check your email. You could do everything from that. So when you finish a beat, you export that joker straight to MPC or MP3 or Wave, and you are attaching it to your DistroKid or whatever right from the machine, right there. You ain't got to worry about connecting an SD drive or none of that, man. It's bruh, the Nico, that thing, yeah. You said something right there, Jay. That Nico, man, I hate that Open Labs stopped selling them, man. And I could be wrong, but I've checked before I even got this one. I was looking to see if I could get me a brand new Nico, and they don't even sell them anymore, from what I can tell. Okay, Mr. Drew, you said you owned the Nico. Man, man, look here. I know you do. That Nico is bad, man. I loved the workflow, and what was dope about the Nico, it was basically a DAW in a piano or in a keyboard. That's basically what it was, because you could use all your VSTs, you could use all the plugins, whatever you wanted. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I was using Reasons with the kind of like how we have the Akai software, or you have Pro Tools or whatever. They had and again, you can customize it the way you want. If you want, Pro Tools or Ableton Live or whatever in it, of course, there's always a price that comes with that, because they're basically building it for you, to your specifications. But it's just dope, man. So I was running Reasons with the software that came with it, and it was just nasty, man. So I do miss that. I wish they did have it. Man, yeah, 48. Man, let me tell you, bro. Yeah, the Nico was bad. I mean, they got videos on YouTube, so y'all may want to go look at it. I probably suggest you don't, because if you go look at it, you're going to be drooling for something you can't get. You know what I'm saying? Oh, unless you want a used one. Like I said, man. I don't want nothing used. If I get one, it's got to be brand new. Legato, you said it's too expensive? How? This Nico, see, I'm saying Nico. This Kronos, shipping, tax, everything, $3,600. So I can pay that and get a Nico. That's what it was back in the day. And maybe the price might have went up, but you gonna pay that for a Nico anyway. 36, 38, somewhere in there, maybe 4 at the top. No, Mr. Drew, I do not. I do not still have it. No, sir. The Roland Integra. Now Legato, I'm gonna have to go look that one up. I haven't heard of that one. But again, I'm really not in the market for another keyboard. But when J.E. said Nico, man, yeah, that would be a go-getter, man, for sure. Oh, no, you didn't. You had the template, man. How come you got rid of that, Mr. Drew? You had a special edition, man. You should have kept that one, bro. Even if you didn't use it, you should have just put that in the corner and let it just glisten in the moonlight or something. Yeah, that thing is bad, bro. What's up, Jason? You said they have the full Kronos key groups out there in pristine quality. You saying get rid of this, get the key groups, and go get the Nico? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, it's definitely sound, Mr. Legato. It's definitely sound, man, for sure. But all right, you guys. So I got a battery flashing over here. We've been on here a pretty good while. We've been hanging out, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. I really do. This has been a blast for me. This is the longest live I have done yet. Okay, I usually do 30 minutes and I get off, but we were kind of chopping it up. Mr. Drew, you said you know that now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that something? How you got to go through something to learn something, and you wish you would have knew it back when you should have known it, but you didn't. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, if you guys know where I can get a brand new Nico, let me know, because I will save all the pennies in the couch, and man, that Nico is bad. That's a one-stop shop right there. No difference, Legato. To be honest, this one is the I want to say this is the it's the titanium or platinum. I think it's titanium. But this one has the Italian piano and the Berlin piano. The black one has other pianos, and like we were talking about earlier, doesn't really matter, because you can go on the website and download any of the other sounds and just add them to your library. But the black one came with a certain set of pianos, and this one came with a certain set of pianos. But after 10 years, like we were just talking earlier, this keyboard hasn't really changed much. It's still the Kronos, you know what I mean? Whether it's black, brown, red splash, or chromed out, it's really the same. And like I said, you can pretty much, any sounds that your Kronos doesn't have, you can go on the website and get them and just install them on there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really no difference, you know what I'm saying? Just certain ones, the newer ones, they updated the pianos. They gave you two additional pianos, but by them giving you those two pianos, they took two away, in my opinion. I don't think that you come with the pianos that two of the pianos that the black one has, this one doesn't have, and vice versa. Jay, what you cracking up about, Jay? I wish I could get that thing off the screen. I can't get that off the screen now, you guys. I don't know. Sorry about that. OOS40. I don't know why it's like that, man. It won't let me get it off the screen. Until if I switch off of here, let me see what happens. No, it's still not gonna let me do it. I don't know why it does that sometimes, or it doesn't, where it locks up like that. So yeah. Anyways, sorry about that, you guys, my viewers. If you're wondering, I'm using the YOLO box. It's my recorder switcher live streaming device, and it's dope. It's really dope. But it's a lot, to try to monitor all this going on out here, plus monitor this and make it switch and do all that stuff, So I'm still learning, but I think I did that though, because I had a message highlighted and I didn't clear it, and then I selected another one. So, but yeah, man, you guys, I appreciate all of you. I'm looking at this battery flashing over here, and we're gonna go ahead and call it done. It's been awesome, man. I hope we can kick it like this again. Like I said, this is the longest live I've done. I think we've had a wonderful discussion. Again, if you guys know of some standalone gear that you think is dope, leave a comment. Let's talk about it, man. I always respond to all my comments, and I know earlier I did the like, share, subscribe. I thought I was going to get offline, and we just kind of got right back into it. So y'all know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, If you liked it, give it a thumbs down. If you didn't, but if you thumbs down it, tell me why you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? We just having a talk. We just hanging out, man. We all creators and beat makers. We should be able to come together and just have a discussion about gear, likes, dislikes, hopes, dreams. That's all this is, man. My journey. Hey, Legato, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get there, man. It's a growing process. Like I said, I'm watching some of the great ones out there. There's a lot of YouTubers that have inspired me, you know, and they're doing some things that I wanted to learn to do. And when I first started my YouTube channel, it'll be 2 years this September, by the way, that I've been on YouTube. I've only been on YouTube going on 2 years, you guys. So, but when I first started my channel, I had no idea that in the process of creating music, I would also become a thumbnail creator and a videographer, and you know what I'm saying, a graphics designer. And you know, I had no idea that there were so many other hats that comes along with the, you know, kind of building a successful YouTube channel. But you don't have to do those things. You can have crummy thumbnails or no thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have multiple camera angles. I was just talking about my top-down camera. It died. It's up here, but it shut off. The battery only lasts 30 minutes. So I'm going to be working on that to get it on power so I don't have to worry about it shutting off. But my man said, what do I think about standalone multi-track recorders? I think they're dope. And that's where I started back in the day when I was growing up, man. It was all about the tape deck, you know, the 8-track and the 24-track, you know, recorders. And then we graduated from that to the digital recorders. Matter of fact, I actually have a digital recorder on my shelf. It's the Tascam 24. You know what I'm saying? I just don't use it. Once I got the MPCX, it's brand new, by the way. It's brand new. It's just sitting on the shelf. So what do I think about them? I think they're dope. I think they're awesome. But I don't use mines now for multiple reasons. One, I don't have space for it. Two, because I got the Chronos now. The MPCX is it's a beast. You know, not only is it a sampler sequencer, but like I said earlier, it's a mixer too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Mr. Legato, next time I will do that, man. Like I said, I usually do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I usually come on here and create a beat and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to do something different tonight. Just kind of talk. I haven't really done a talk in a long time. I think I only did a few talks. You know, I had Lifted Noise as a guest one time, Major Keys a couple of times, and so I wanted to you know, just kind of break it up a little bit. You know, just kind of coming back from receiving the MPCX back. So yeah, but for sure, man, I normally do get on here and do some cookups and you know, work on the keys and do my thing. So yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, my goal is to go live every Friday, but if it's not every Friday, it's definitely going to be every other Friday for sure, because I'm trying to get more into the going live process. It's easier for me. I don't have to do a lot of video edits, you know what I mean? As long as the video doesn't drop frames, then the live, and I don't have any malfunctioning gear, then usually the lives are dope, you know what I'm saying? So you said you also have the Zoom R24. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, the standalone digital multi-track recorders are dope, man. They're really dope. You know, I used to have something like that, and I want to say it was a Roland, and it had the snapshot motorized faders and stuff like that, but that's something that I hope to have later on, you know, when I get a bigger space and a dedicated full-size room for my studio gear. Then I may, you know, convert back to the old school with the patch panels and the, you know, the whole, you know, reel-to-reel. And that's where I came from. So I came from the old school, you know, reel-to-reel, patch bays, and, you know, subgroups, and, you know what I'm saying? That's how I used to get down back in the day, when all we had was the EPS, and the EPS only got 8 tracks. It only got 8 tracks. You had to load all your sounds with the floppy disk. Click. So if you wanted the 808, you loaded that. That's one of your tracks. You know what I'm saying? So I came from the old school, but yeah, now, like I said, with the MPCX, man, it's so functional. It's not just a sequencer. It's not just a sampler. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it's a mixer too. You know what I'm saying? It really is. So I don't right now feel like I need anything like that. But again, like I said, I do have a 24 track on the shelf. It's a digital 24 track by Tascam, brand new. It functions with an SD card. Everything stored on the SD card. Hey, so I feel you, man. Going and just, I told Matrix Keys the same thing. I said, man, don't think about it, just do it. The only way you're gonna get to it is to do it. You know, you gotta kind of just jump on it, man. But let me know ahead of time, and I will be there to support. That's real talk, man. You guys always here to support my lives, and I think we had a really good talk tonight, man. And let me know when you go live, man. I'll be there, brother. Yes, Mr. Legato, you can create sounds. And I'm trying to get more into it right now. I'm trying to, you know, because it's the Kronos is more of a linear sequencing style, like a DAW, you know. And I don't really come from the DAW world outside of the Nico. When I was on the Nico, I can't even really explain the workflow of a Nico, but it does function like a DAW in many ways. But with the Kronos, I'm just trying to get through build a sequence, you know, track it out, put it in song mode. You know, there's not many tutorials on that, you know what I'm saying, because the functionality of it is just it's a lot to the Kronos. There's a lot of windows, a lot of screens, a lot of, you know, there's a lot of things that you have to assign and to get things to function. So I'm trying to break it down to the simplest format to where I can do what I'm doing on the MPCX on here, because the Kronos will do it all, you know what I'm saying, but you just gotta know how to do it. And that's where I'm kind of at right now. I'm hoping to get a basic sequence video together where you can see me drop the drums, put some keys, you know, layer some bass lines and stuff like that, and then, you know, have a finished full beat. But from what I've seen, when you create on the Kronos in a song format, you're creating in a linear, you know, it's not like you have 4-bar loops and, you know, sequence 1, sequence 2. It's not really like that. When you go to sequence, there's all your tracks right there. Your 16 tracks are right there. You pick your sounds for each track, and then you can go to what is it? I can't think of it, but there's an area like a DAW window where you'll see all your little squares and everything that represents the song, and so it's more of a linear format. But I'm hoping to get there, Mr. Legato. I'm hoping to get there. But anyways, if we've all tired and tuckered out, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, man. I appreciate you guys again for showing up, man. I think it was a dope discussion. Which one is your top pick out of these 3? You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised again if you guys see one of these in one of my up and coming videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to push the button on one of them. Okay? But yeah, man, you guys be blessed. Until next time, this is I Make Beats.